it's De'Ara J. Let's get it poppin'. Just Mercy is a film about the true story of Walter Johnny D. McMillian, who was convicted of murder and sentenced to death. With the help of a young defense attorney, Bryan Stevenson, he is able to appeal his conviction. This movie is based on the memoir, Just Mercy, a story of justice and redemption that Stevenson wrote. This legal drama stars Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, and Brie Larson, all who are incredible actors. Michael B. Jordan has been acting since he was a child, on shows such as The Wire and All My Children, and movies like Hardball alongside Keanu Reeves. But in 2013, he received widespread recognition for portraying Oscar Grant in Fruitvale Station, the emotional and true story of a man killed by a BART police officer in Oakland, California.
I'm ready.
Jordan is also known for his work on Creed and Creed 2, and being the lead antagonist in 2018's Black Panther. Jamie Foxx is a triple threat with success as an actor, singer, and comedian, a career spanning over 30 years. From his start on Comedy Sketch Show in Living Color, he went on to star on his own show, The Jamie Foxx Show. His film debut came in 1992 with Toys, starring Robin Williams. After a few supporting roles and achievements in the music industry, Foxx starred as Ray Charles in the biopic Ray, for which he received an Emmy for Best Actor. Other major roles include Jarhead, Dreamgirls, Horrible Bosses, Collateral, and Django Unchained. And Brie Larson, who got her start in the industry at 8 years old. Early minor roles include 13 Going on 30 and Sleepover. Her breakthrough came with the 2013 independent drama Short Term 12, and she received a Best Actress Emmy in 2015 for her work in Room. She joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe in 2019 portraying Captain Marvel. Larson has collaborated with the Just Mercy director, Destin Daniel Creston, on 2 prior films, The Glass Castle and Short Term 12. Just Mercy is based in late 80s, early 90s Monroeville, Alabama. McMillian's conviction was based on a high level of racism. Although segregation was not legal at the time, this small town still had a strong racial divide, which McMillian fell victim to. He was accused and convicted of murdering an 18-year-old white woman, despite being 11 miles away at the time of the crime, and dozens of witnesses being able to verify he was at the church fish fry. There was also no physical evidence that linked him to the scene of the crime. The movie states that as a Black person, he was guilty from the moment he was born. A jury of 11 white people and only 1 Black person found McMillian guilty and recommended a life sentence. The judge did not take the jury's recommendation and sentenced McMillian to death by electric chair. The conviction was based on 4 false testimonies, mainly Ralph Myers, who was labeled a career criminal. He testified against McMillian due to police intimidation and in exchange for a lighter sentence for his own crime. Stevenson is a Black Harvard graduate from the North who moves to the South to use his law degree to help people. He takes an interest in McMillian's case after reading through the circumstances and works for free under his Equal Justice Initiative to have McMillian released from prison and all charges dismissed. This story explores many themes such as wrongful imprisonment, justice, overcoming obstacles, and hope. I loved this movie. Of course, it did make me angry. I mean, I can't imagine what McMillian was going through to spend all those years on death row for a crime he was nowhere near. Imagine what that does to your mind. And then also his family. Initially, I thought this story happened sometime in the 60s, but I was shocked to learn that McMillian was released in 1993. It's a reminder that racial injustices did not end with slavery and are still happening today. I think Just Mercy did a great job telling the story. It was very well written, and the dialogue, you could visualize this story even if you had your eyes closed. I also enjoyed the pauses. It really dragged out that emotion and tension. I was frustrated, then tearing up, then happy, then back to disbelief. Also, this movie was very well shot. It really made the story easy to follow, and then also highlighted the southern landscape, the beauty of it, but also those ugly aspects that linger from history. As far as the acting, this is one of my new favorite roles from Michael B. Jordan. I love his dramatic roles, and ladies, although he's not portraying a designated heartthrob, him fighting for justice is just as attractive. Jordan fought for justice off-screen as well, negotiating an inclusion rider in his contract. This means the project must meet a certain level of diversity within the cast and crew in exchange for the actors' participation. Jordan is also a producer on this movie, in which he announced last year all projects from his production company, Outlier Society, will incorporate inclusion writers. Foxx also gave a great performance. You could get a sense of what his character was going through mentally and how he grew from hopelessness to hopeful. And Brie Larson, who has quite a believable Southern accent, was a great supporting actress. Other great performances included Tim Blake Nelson, who has been acting since the late 80s, and you may recognize from Holes. Karen Kendrick from films such as The Hunger Games, The Hate U Give, and Hidden Figures, and O'Shea Jackson Jr. from Straight Outta Compton, Den of Thieves, and you may recognize him as Ice Cube's real-life son. Just Mercy is a movie on persevering and having the mental strength to speak your truth. This film mentions that hopelessness is the enemy of justice. So, for my rating, on a scale of 1 to 5, I give Just Mercy I really enjoyed this movie, and I highly recommend you go see it in theaters. Also, check out the work that the Equal Justice Initiative has been doing throughout the years. They've released over 130 innocent death row prisoners. Time to tell my truth. I want you to subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and share it with a friend. You can also follow me on Instagram at DieraJ. Thanks for watching.